Howdy, folks. Welcome to our premiere video. We're going to talk to the women of the Pistoleros. Here they are. I'm just kidding. We're going to talk to the women of the Pistoleros tonight and see how much they know about all these guys in the show. So we're going to go down the line and see how everybody thinks that their girlfriend and or wife is going to do, or daughter, as the case may be, is going to do in this quiz. What do you think, Eric?
Well, I mean, unlike everybody else here that's been with their person for a while, I mean, I'm still pretty, not new, but it's only been like 3 years, so I guess not that long. But she was also with me when I started working here, so I think she'll know a lot, but I've been coming to a show a lot longer than I've known her, so I guess we'll see.
And she would be who?
Oh, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Sorry.
All right.
I think
very chivalrous of you.
Yeah.
I think that any question pertaining to me, my wife will get. Layla, my wife, Layla Woods, my wife will get, and sorry.
Wait, who?
I think Layla will get all of the questions involving me, but I think that it would be a pretty close between Abby, Layla, and Katie. No offense to Alyssa, but they've been around the show longer.
What's her name?
But I think it'd be pretty close between the three of them about who would know the most, really.
Can I go next? Because I'm going to piggyback off of that.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. To me, it would be between Abby and Katie knowing the most, because Abby's been around it her whole life. But after we, were adults, she's kind of drifted back a little. She's still involved, obviously.
Yeah.
But I tell Katie absolutely everything that goes on with the show. And so does Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob tells Layla everything, but I feel like I have longevity over everyone sitting here besides you two.
Sure.
So I feel like Katie might have an advantage, but I don't know. For me, it's between her and Abby.
Yeah. What do you think, Jerry? So I was leading it, obviously, so I wasn't guessing anything. I made the quiz about the show. So between all the girls, who do you think is going to do, and this includes your daughter, who do you think is going to do the best?
Old history, definitely my daughter. New history, I'd say Katie.
So our daughter is Abby. When we're talking about Abby, our daughter's Abby, and Katie is Noah's wife. So new history as in just what's going on lately, you mean?
Yeah,
like the show lately.
What's going on lately?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I talked to the girls. I gave them a quiz, but we also talked about what it's like to be either married or dating a stuntman in the Wild West Stunt Show, and how they feel about the amount of time that we all have to spend at the show. And we talked to Abby. Abby's husband Caleb actually has done the show as well a few times, and how she felt about that, and how she felt about growing up with the show like Noah and Jacob did.
True.
So
she has an interesting perspective because she was the only girl out of the three of us.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like we looked at it different as boys than she would as a girl.
I
I think Abby and I were a little closer on the
Yes.
same
I would say that too.
about
That's
the show.
true. I would agree, but
Because when we were younger, I think we both kind of felt the same way.
Yeah, you guys
I would
didn't
agree.
like hanging out
That's
there,
true.
and Noah did. So there was kind of a line
That's
there
true.
where you guys, I think that connected you guys, how you felt about the show.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, probably.
So that's for sure true. I think that,
I'm here.
I mean, you obviously have softened your opinion on the show, obviously, I'm hoping. And I think Abby's still annoyed by it, but it just takes up a lot of time. It just takes up a lot of time, guys. And we talk about it a lot. So I'm just kidding, though. Abby's a big supporter. And so I think it'll be a lot of fun. Well, I know it was a lot of fun. Not it'll be a lot of fun.
We
It
weren't
was a lot
there.
of fun. Yeah.
We have no idea.
The boys have no idea what they were asked or
seeing
what we
this for the
talked
first
about.
time.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of us were there.
Oh, Jacob
Oh,
was there.
some were
Jacob
there.
ran sound, but
Well, we were there.
Eric was there. Why wasn't I invited?
I was there for
Where was my invite?
I think you
You
were
were
invited.
home.
You were
you
with
weren't
your
a good
son.
emotional support.
Oh,
Yes.
that's true. I was working on my truck. I forgot.
And oh, that's right. That's right. So you could have been there. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, why do I get this really short seat?
Because you took the longest to get over here. So the rest of
also
us
the
already were
tallest.
sitting. So that's what you get for walking away all the time when we're
Yep.
trying to get a hold of you.
I have a weak
So-
bladder. Come on.
Yeah.
So we think you guys are going to really enjoy this, and let us know. Do you want to see more of the girls? Because we're thinking about making it a series. One of the girls, I think it was Katie, suggested, what was it?
The Pistoleros.
Tea time with the
Layla
Pistoleros.
suggested tea time.
Tea time with the Pistoleros, yeah. Tea as in spilling the tea. Tea time. So
Spilling the tea.
yes.
That's what.
That's
like,
what it,
it's
that's
gossip.
yeah.
We're gonna be here all day.
Gossip.
It's a polite way of saying gossip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jerry won't be there obviously because he doesn't know what it means.
And most
Also,
of it's about him. So.
Also, don't forget, we advertised these last week. We have these beautiful new cups. I love these. So we had color changing mugs this whole time, which are pretty cool. They look like, plastic
like
beer
these better,
steins.
honestly.
But these are bigger. They have lids
Sip
for
lid.
all the, they're sippy lids, and they come with the straws, and the straws.
Oh, not sippy lids. They'll
Well,
leak like crazy.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Nail dice.
and the lids and the straws, the whole part of this cup, everything on it is color changing. So the lid and the straw and the cup. So
Powered by lithium.
that's pretty cool. But they're also
batteries
bigger.
not included.
Yeah, so you can get those online. You can get those now online or at the show. And
At
if you're wondering-
wildwestdunshow.com.
Thank you, wildwestsunshow.com. If you're wondering why we're holding an ice cream scoop, it's because we had to share a mic, and Jerry's favorite food is ice cream. Remember that. That might be on a quiz coming up. So, all right. So enjoy this time with the girls, and we'll see y'all next week on our next live stream. Then just remember, without all of you, none of this would have been necessary. Howdy, everybody. I'm Heather Woods. I'm with the Pistoleros Wild West Show, and tonight we have very special guests with us. We're calling this the Women of the Pistoleros. That's right. All of these ladies are related to the Pistoleros, either an actor, they also work for the show. So we're going to start by going around the table over here. We'll start over here. Please introduce yourself, what you do for the show, and how you're related to the show.
My name's Abby. I do the merchandise, the ticket sales, and some social media stuff. And I'm Heather and Jerry's daughter and Noah and Jacob's sister.
Plus, you also have a family member that has done the show. I mean, your husband has done the show as well.
He's been in some featured roles, yes.
Her husband, Caleb.
Against his will.
We've dragged her husband, Caleb, into the show for a couple shows, so. Okay, next.
I'm Layla. I just do tickets. And I'm married to Jacob, Heather and Jerry's son.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I work in the ticket booth also. And I'm related by Eric, one of the stuntmen. He's my boyfriend.
I'm Katie. I just work in the ticket booth, and I do some of the photography for the Pistoleros. And then I'm related because I'm married to Noah Woods, Heather and Jerry's son.
Yep, so it's all in the family here, guys. Even Eric. So, we're going to talk tonight about some of the pitfalls of being related to people in the show. Maybe some of your history. Why don't we start by you guys telling us how you met your boyfriend, your spouse. Abby, why don't we start with how did you meet Caleb?
We met at church about almost 4 years ago. So we met at church, and then from there, the rest is history.
The rest got married. A very short story.
We met at church. I don't know. We became.
And I had him picked out, and I said, "That's the guy for you, Abby."
Well,
And I mean, I'm just saying.
I thought he was married with kids at first, and then
You thought he was married with
Yes.
kids?
because he was always carrying his nieces and nephews around, and then
okay.
His brother-in-law was gone, so he was always around his sister. So I thought they were married for the longest time. And then we just became friends after I found out that wasn't true. And
He was new to Tucson, so he didn't even know about the show. He'd never seen the show, right? Didn't know anything about it.
And then he started playing kickball when we were doing
that's right. I
the stunt crew kickball
That was so fun.
games.
Yeah, during COVID, when the shows were down, when everything was shut down, we wanted to stay in shape, so we decided to play kickball as a cast and invite friends and family. Man, that was fun. That was a lot of fun, although we had some injuries. It was kind of full contact kickball sometimes. But Caleb is good at everything, every sport. He's highly, what's what I'm looking for? He's very competitive, but he's also very athletic. So he's fun to play with. So, all right.
We got married a year later, and then they roped him into doing some parts for the show.
Yeah, we told him, hey, if you marry her, then that's part of the deal. You got to be in the show. So, all right, Layla.
I met Jacob in high school. I met him at the end of our junior year, and then we got together our senior year, and then we've been together for like 7.5 years, and got married 3 years ago, and yeah. We met through our English class, and one of our best friends that we still have now became a group.
You were friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we weren't really friends yet. I just knew about him. I thought he was pretty cute, but then I was just like, we'll see how this goes. And then I just had a really emotional day, and then he messaged me, and the rest was history, like Abby said. So, yeah.
And he also did a very unique promposal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he dressed up like a beast. And, if you know him, that's kind of a norm. But he dressed up like a beast, and then basically did like a Beauty and the Beast themed proposal. And then we won prom tickets.
Because it was the best prom proposal.
It was the best one.
Yeah,
best
so
thoughtful one.
We did Jacob up like the Wolfman, basically. So we made him into the Beast, and then he did this whole film thing because he's always been into film and stuff, and so it was pretty elaborate. It was pretty cool.
It was pretty great.
Yeah, I loved it.
That's cute.
Alyssa, how'd you meet Eric?
We actually met in high school also. We were both in ROTC. I was a sophomore and he was a junior. He was like super quiet, so not what he is now.
Oh yeah.
The complete opposite. But
he was quieter than he is now?
He was super quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Before I got to know him, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So how did he ask you out? How did that happen?
Yeah, so I guess he started messaging me, and yeah, I mean, he messaged me on Instagram, and then we kind of started hanging out more, and now we've been together for 3 years. So
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys graduated, he graduated a year before you.
Yeah, he graduated 2023, and then I graduated 2024.
Okay.
Yep.
So there should be marriage in the future here, I'm thinking.
I hope so.
We'll so hurry up, marriage.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
And you, Katie, with Noah?
Oh gosh. I met Noah back in 2015 at the stunt show. I am originally from Colorado, and my grandparents lived here at the time. So we would come visit for like spring break and like fall break and stuff like that. And the show was kind of like our home when we came to visit. So we were at the show back when it was free, and we would go to all 3 shows and watch everything. And then we became friends with one of the cast members at the time, Keith Lushbaugh. And he would give us like backstage tours and stuff like that. Super fun. But anyway, so yeah, I was visiting when I was like 16, back in 2015, and I saw Noah in the show for the first time, and I was like, he's kind of cute. So I messaged him on Instagram, and then he ignored me for like 2 years. So he had a girlfriend at the time, so I was like, that's fine. And then so him and I just messaged on and off for those 2 years, and then in 2017, I was kind of over him by then. I was like, okay. But he messaged me a Bible verse, and it was really sweet, and it was kind of like resonating with like what I was going through at the time. And I was like, okay, maybe this is like supposed to be a thing. So I started messaging him, and then like we just never stopped talking. So Noah and I have been together for about 9 years now, and married for 6. I think we're on year 7. So yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you guys have a son who's about 2.5.
Yes, and he's the best thing ever. Love that kid.
He's amazing. Our first grandchild. He's a little actor, so
Yeah.
And a little cowboy now.
Oh yeah. Yep. Noah's taught him well.
He is one of the lights of our lives, and so is Abby. Just had a baby as well, and he is 2.5 months. Almost, right? Is he about there? Yeah. 2.5 months. So we have 2 grandbaby boys, and we're just waiting for, maybe the girl, I don't know, but the third. So no pressure. I'm not saying no pressure. It's fine. We love our grandchildren so much, so they're such a blessing to us. And we actually have pictures of Katie's family with us from before we even knew them. So it's funny to look back at the pictures when, what were you, like 9?
I was like 8 or 9.
8 or 9, yeah. Pictures with us and Keith. And how did you guys get to know Keith? How did that even happen?
We just came so often because we were because it was when the shows were every night. So, and then there was like the 3 shows.
Yeah.
So we just came so often, and my sister Taylor was just obsessed with Keith. Like, just thought he was the greatest thing. So Taylor's kind of Taylor, and so she just got to know the cast really well and asked a lot of questions and was fangirling all the time. And so we just kind of got in there, and my mom's pretty outgoing as well, so that kind of helps with making friends. Yeah. So yeah, we just became friends with everyone. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love looking at those old pictures, and not just your family, but people all the time are coming up to us when they're taking pictures with us after the show and saying, "Here's a picture of you with our son." You know, their son's like 18 now. They're like, back when he was 3.
Yeah, it's
here's a picture of you with our son, and it's crazy to see those pictures. So let's talk about what it's like, and we don't have to go around. We just, whoever can chime in. So what is it like, ladies, being married or dating or related to, whatever the case may be, people in the Wild West Stunt Show? Maybe what was your initial thought about it, and then what is it now? Has it changed over the years since the beginning? I think for Abby, if I could speak for Abby, we used to drag the kids to the show because they were too young to stay home alone, and so we would drag all 3 of our kids to the show and put them to sleep there in these lounge chairs we would bring with us, because we'd be there until 1 o'clock on rehearsal nights. And so I have a feeling that Abby didn't like that too much, that she wasn't too crazy about that, right?
I mean, I don't know anything different, so.
You don't know anything different?
No.
Okay, that doesn't mean you like it.
No. I thought it was weird growing up. Like, everyone, I thought I was like the weird kid for having parents who didn't do a normal job, really. But I mean,
embarrassing?
No, I mean, all my friends thought it was cool, but
I always said that. All their friends thought it was cool, but our kids didn't. So their friends thought we were cool, but they didn't.
No, I didn't think it wasn't like not cool. It's just I thought we were weird for not having parents who had a normal job, but that was it. But we had like all our birthdays at the show, and then every school project we had to do like films and stuff we used the set for, and everyone thought that was cool. And so everyone knew we were like, all us siblings were related because we all did films at the show for school.
Yeah. You had a really good one for was it your senior project? That was the last project you did there, right? What was it? So. Explain it.
I just did the stunt workshop they were doing at the time for people who wanted to get into the show but weren't like going into the show. They just wanted to learn all the stunts and how to do like stage combat and stuff. So for my senior project, I learned how to do the stunts and some of the like the fight techniques and stuff like that. So
and you were, I mean, the workshop was for people that wanted to be in the show too.
Yeah,
but
I didn't have to be in the show.
He doesn't want to be in the show. And
it was just an easy thing to do for my senior project.
It wasn't that easy because she had to learn some stunts, but
yeah,
and she did very well because you had to learn some flips, and I think you even tried a shoulder flip, and you tried the arm flips, and you were really good at those, and choke flips.
Yeah,
you did all those.
It's just not my thing.
Yeah, it's not Abby. So maybe that'll be the add-on. So it's not your thing. That's why you don't want to do the show, because people are going to want to know why you ladies aren't in the show.
Well, I like the acting part of it. That's why I'll do some of the special shows that they do once in a while, but I don't like the stunt work part of it. Doing it anyway.
All of it, or just the one thing that you don't want to do?
All of it.
All of it. You don't want to do any of the stunt stuff?
No.
Okay.
No. I like the acting part.
I thought the latter, I thought the flagpole was the only thing you said that's the real reason you wanted to do it.
But I don't feel like coming home with sprained ankles and scrapes all the time. But
well, now you're a new mom too.
Yeah, but so I never really wanted to do it.
No, I know, but now definitely wouldn't be the time. I wouldn't try to talk you into it now, but
no. All my family does it, so I thought I would be the different one, I guess.
Well, Jacob didn't start doing it until just a few years ago, so now you are.
I like helping out once in a while and doing special things, but I don't want to make it like my job.
That's valid.
Yeah, Abby appears in our Dillinger show, which we haven't done. I think it's been about 3 years, maybe. We were doing a big Dillinger show in January. Hopefully some of you have seen it. Really fun, but it takes 10 to 11 cast members, and we're down to 6 cast members right now. So that's when we would bring in other people, like Abby and Katie did it, and you never did it, did you? Like, we haven't dragged Layla. We haven't gotten Layla to do it yet, and Alyssa wasn't with us, so maybe we can drag her in too. But yeah, so we haven't had enough people to do it again. But yeah, Abby and Katie were part of that. That was a lot of fun. I really loved having my whole family in the show. It was really amazing. So
Alyssa can do it for me next time.
I know Alyssa can do it.
You get to say sad. I don't know. You guys are both really good in it. I don't think we can take your place.
Next, anybody want to offer up what it was like when you found out your significant other was in the show, or dealing with being in the show once you got married? How did that change? It was any of that? Like, what was it like? What is it like having a spouse or a significant other in the show?
I would say sometimes it could be kind of lonely, as a wife and with the kiddo at home. Noah works really late nights, and he works almost every weekend night for the most part. So, which I kind of knew, like, going into it, that's what I signed up for. But like, since having like a kid, it's been a lot more rough. But I personally would not want anything else for Noah because it's what he loves to do. And so I guess I don't I have my days, and I'm like, but at the end of the day, he loves what he does, and I love what I do. So kind of works out. But
I think at first I was really worried when Eric told me he was going to start auditioning and stuff, just because I didn't know much about it, or what. I mean, obviously I'd seen the show when I was a kid, but it wasn't as much as I do now, and so I was kind of worried. But same thing now that I've been able to work with him and see him there, it's I can see how much he loves it and just how much it means to him. So, and it's cool getting to work with him. So
I didn't really know that Jacob's family was the stunt crew for a long time. I feel because when he told me, I don't know, it didn't really take me by surprise, because I feel his energy gave off an actor vibe, but he never really was drawn into it. And then when we first got married, he was doing a regular job, and then he got offered the position to help them out. And I don't know, I guess I just started off my marriage kind of already in it in a way. So I have nights where it's a little difficult, so I do agree on that. Yeah. But I also don't have a kid yet, so it's just I'm just with my dog. So, that's the different side of my life. But, but I'm proud of him all the time. He works his butt off, and he always helps out his family and puts that first. So it makes me proud of him. But yeah.
Hold on. Another thing I'll add is, I think Katie reminded me of it, but growing up, I would always worry that you guys would get hurt, seriously hurt, because it's happened. And then so whenever Caleb does anything like that, and he doesn't do a whole lot, and I always get worried that he's gonna get hurt. So I can't imagine you guys doing that every single night that they're in the show. Because yeah, I would worry. But
it was hard because I can identify with you guys, because I was in the show, but I hated being away from home every weekend. And when the kids got older and they could stay home and they weren't out with us every night, and they didn't want to come out with us every night, I would be there but worried about them the whole time. And I would get phone calls from this house, so-and-so's yelling at me, or so-and-so's sitting on my head, or I was crazy stuff while I'm there trying to do the show. So I was definitely, I was going through a period of time where I was I really wish I wasn't at work, every weekend. It was a whole period of my life where I felt like I was, leaving my kids behind almost, and not there for them during those weekends. But then I had to reconcile that with the fact that that's how I made a living, and it's on the weekends. So it was really hard, like you said, when the shows were every night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not that I was there every night, but I was there 4 or 5 nights a week.
Right, that's a lot.
And that was crazy with young kids. And so that's one of the things we talk about, expanding our schedule right now, back to where it was. But I really, unless we give up a day, I don't really want to do that, because I want everybody to have a life. I want them to be home with their families and stuff, and I don't want them to go through what we went through. So I think right now we're doing pretty good with everybody, trying to give everybody a night off. So then it's only 3 nights a week and stuff like that, except for the day schedule, obviously. But we didn't talk about what do you guys do during the day for a living?
I'm a barista. Super simple. So.
I am actually in college right now. I just got into the nursing program, so I'm just a student during the day.
And I'm just a barista. I just make coffee.
I used to be a barista, and then I quit about a year ago to get ready for having a kid. And I started working at our church, just doing I started out in a preschool, and then now I do a lot of secretarial work and social media stuff. But I've been on maternity leave for almost 12 weeks, so that's been nice. So I'm not doing anything right now except taking care of a baby, but
which is exhausting in itself.
Yeah,
You're
That's a
doing
full-time
great.
job.
That's a full-time
That's a
job.
full-time
That is a
job.
full-time job.
And you started doing a little merchandising for us again, because Abby does a lot of designing of our merchandise. She does a lot of designing for the mugs and stickers and stuff like that. She designed our new kids t-shirt, which is really cute. Check that out at Pistoleros, at wildweststuntshow.com. That's where our store is, guys. wildweststuntshow.com. So a lot of people don't know we have a store online. You can order everything you've seen at the show, or you can get at the show in the ticket booth. Not everything you've seen at the show, although I would argue some things you've seen at the show, like the heart underwear from Killer Miller, we got that. We got stuff like that. So go check it out.
if they're trying to clear out storage, you might be able to get some props or something.
There's some props, yeah. We're gonna auction off some props. Just to be clear, I've never been a barista. Have you?
I worked at a boba shop once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So it was pretty close.
But that's as close as I've gotten, yeah.
Guess I didn't get the memo. So thankfully, I think that's a blessing that you guys do those things, because it makes you have more flexible schedules.
Mm-hmm.
So if the boys can take off during the day, they can be with you during the day if you have a day off, right?
Yeah.
Instead of set hours for both of you, because if you
Right.
both had set hours, then you know.
It's really
And-
nice because
yeah.
where we work, I work with Layla, by the way, so we work at the same coffee shop. But it's a local business, so I feel like in a way it's really flexible for us too, because we're just super blessed by the hours we get, and it's a really small crew, so it works out even better when the boys' schedule can be changed around and stuff. So it really works out. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's also nice because it's if my schedule changes, I can always reach out to Jacob and be like, hey, can we see if this can happen, because I can't have this day off anymore. It's been really nice where I've never really had that flexible of a schedule before. So I just feel like God has blessed me where it's I don't have to worry or panic about not seeing Jacob because he works all the time, during the day or at night. I get to not have to work night shifts anymore of anything. So it's when he gets home, I'll be home already. So it's just been really, really nice.
I agree. I went from I've had a part-time to full-time job since I was 16, and there was a whole bunch of time before I started having kids where I worked 9 to 5, and it was really weird going into the world where I was just working nights on the weekend. I'd never really done that before. So, but there's a trade-off, because then you have days off, and even though I felt bad that I wasn't there on weekend nights for the kids, I could go to some of the stuff that other parents couldn't go to. I could volunteer for stuff that other parents couldn't go to because it was during the day and they were at work. So that was a huge blessing for me too. So I think everybody's probably dying to know, are any of you interested in the Old West? Or were you before any of this? Were you? Are you still? Are you never? Were you never interested in the Wild West? Where do you stand?
Are you talking about the movies or
anything, history, the dress, the culture? Are you an Old West person or a Western person? Let's say a Western person.
I mean, I've always been a horse girl my entire life, so I've always been into the Western side of life, but definitely not the olden days. I would say it's probably just I would have always wanted a ranch. I always wanted a cowboy, and God has a sense of humor, because now I have an actor who plays as a cowboy and pretends to be one when he's not really one. So that's great. But someday it'll happen. But I would say I don't think the olden days vibe Western, no. But I mean, I enjoy like the whole side of it. So like, you know, I love the Western look. I love, you know, the cattle drive stuff. I love that kind of stuff, but I'm not gonna say like the movies and stuff I was never really drawn to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is a big no. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I think about it and say, I'm like, God must have like a sense of humor or something like that. Because it's like, wait, what do you mean my husband's a cowboy? And I don't know. I fall asleep at every single Western I watch. Honestly, I think they're so boring. Noah adores them, and so I usually let him watch it when I'm not home. And then, but yeah, I've never really been into the Western scene or like liked Western style. I mean, I'm from Colorado. I was a granola girl pretty much before I moved to Tucson, and then Noah kind of changed me a little bit. So now I enjoy it to a certain extent, but I have my limits. But.
I think I always liked old stuff, like you know, watching old movies and that kind of thing, but I never really got into all of the old Wild West stuff that Eric likes until I started dating him. Like, I never watched Tombstone until we got together, so... Yeah, which is crazy to him, but I mean, I appreciate it. It's more his thing, but I like watching it with him. So, yeah.
So did you like Tombstone?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Cool.
Yep.
It's my favorite Western, probably.
Is that your favorite Western?
Same. It's just because Val Kilmer is so good looking in it.
Yeah. He does a great job.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen The Quick and the Dead? I
Yes,
know
actually.
somebody. Oh, okay.
I have.
Yes. I don't know.
And that's because Noah made me watch it.
Yeah. Well, you got to point out, everybody's got to see it in our family so they can see Jerry with Leonardo DiCaprio. But back when Leo DiCaprio was really cute too, but very young. Abby?
Growing up, I kind of wanted nothing to do with Western anything because my whole family was into it, basically, so I wanted to be different. And it encompassed so much of our life, I guess, that I just thought everything was boring. And like old Westerns that we were forced to watch with our dad, I thought those were really boring, and I still kind of do. But I've grown to like the Western, like modern Western, like culture, like rodeos and the fashion and everything. But as far as movies, I like the newer Westerns that come out, like the Magnificent Seven movie. The new one with Chris Pratt. Like those kinds of movies I like, but like the old Westerns that are like 3 hours long and nothing ever happens, I don't like those.
Your dad would say things were happening, but you're saying nothing ever happened. Yeah.
They all have the same storyline.
I'm with
too.
you. Yeah.
I have to say, I did watch The Lonesome Dove by myself.
I heard that.
Right when it was like maybe when Noah and I first got married, but I didn't know how to work the DVD player all that well, and Noah went to work. So I just left it on, and I was doing a craft as I was doing it, but I watched the whole thing by myself, so.
And he said you liked it, right?
I don't really remember it, but I mean, obviously it wasn't bad enough to where I was like, I have to turn this off, so it worked.
Because you finished it.
Yeah, I finished it, so it wasn't the worst one.
Okay.
I did like, what is it? Little House on the Prairie growing up.
Ooh,
That's the only Western connection I got.
Okay.
I guess I never thought of that as Western, but I can tell you little bits and pieces about Little House on the Prairie because my dad would watch it all the time. Like literally, I have probably watched every single episode 1,012 times because he's on DVD, and then there's like only one channel on like actual television that would play it like 24/7. So
wow,
and that's what we would watch on the daily.
There's a whole channel.
Yeah, whole channel.
Wow,
of just Little House on the Prairie episodes.
So you've heard that my brother and his family he used to read the books to my nephew and nieces, and so they've like visited the site.
I remember him
the
talking
actual
about
family
it.
stuff. Yeah, so fun. They're big fans. Yeah.
Is that considered a Western?
In ways, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess I am a Western girl.
They're more they're more like farmers, but you know, riding horses and
Has anyone seen Farmer Wants a Wife? No, just kidding.
Yes. Speaking of Westerns, yes.
Hey, the new season comes out in like 2 weeks.
That is true.
Oh, man. The American one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all set then. We're all Western girls then.
Well, I always loved Western culture. And I saw Western movies, but I really didn't see any really old ones until I met your dad. And then, and I agree, I don't like the old westerns. He gives me crap about this all the time, but I'm the same way. I'm not really that interested in historical things. I don't care if they're historically accurate for the most part. I don't care if they're historically accurate. I'm more like the comedies and stuff, so or ones with a lot of action. So I agree. The Magnificent Seven, the new one, is crazy for stunts. I enjoy watching westerns with lots of stunts in them, like lots of western stunts. I think those are cool, no matter how old they are, because I just appreciate stunts. So speaking of stunts, my knuckle is so. I'm just in case anybody noticed, I don't have my wedding ring on because something's wrong with my finger. And my knuckle is 3 times the size that it normally is. I don't know what's going on in the show, but I had to order a new wedding ring so I could wear a ring until I figure out what's wrong with it and how to take care of it. So that's why I'm not wearing one right now. But
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. You caught me post-workout, trying to fill in my clothes, slowly slipping into a large t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, got this great one on our Pistoleros Wild West Stunt Show site. That's right, wildweststuntshow.com. We have a great merch store there. Also got this cup, color changing, with a sip lid and a straw. You want to check it out. Well, see you later.
that's the show. So getting old, everything's swelling and achy and whatever. So what happens? Let that be a lesson. Enjoy it now.
I mean, he's already achy and he's not even that old.
That's true. That's another thing, right? Being with someone who's in the stunt show is they complain a lot, probably,
gosh,
right?
too
There's
much.
probably a lot of complaining.
Noah texted me before he came home last night. He's like, I just threw up. I was like,
What?
Why? And he's like, I just think I ate too much food and then did too much for action.
no.
And I was like, okay, well, gross, but glad you're okay.
He said he didn't feel well when we left.
Yeah.
So.
But then he comes home and he just groans and moans all night long.
Yeah.
And I have to make him take magnesium.
Yeah.
Yep, otherwise.
I feel guilty. I feel guilty. I'm like, we tried to convince Noah not to go into the show, but he really wanted to do it. And yeah, it ages you faster physically because of all the bumps and bruises and the falls and stuff, especially Noah, because he's been doing it for so long now. I didn't start till I was 34, so I'd never broken anything up to that point. I'd never even had a torn ligament up to that point. So
yeah, I'm curious to see how long he'll last.
Yeah. Well, Jerry lasted he's still lasting, I should say. Although, let's see, when did you start doing it? Like full time?
In 92.
And you were how old?
I was 28.
Okay.
Wow. Knows.
Yeah, so Jerry started doing the show, or he started doing stunts full time starting when he was about 28. Noah is just turning 29, right? This year?
Yeah.
Or
Wait, no, is he turning 30? I think he might be.
Is it 30 this
He's turning
Is
30
it 30
this year.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Or this
in 27.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to turn 30.
He's
so
old.
He's already been doing it 10, I can't do math in my head.
I think it's like 10 years.
10 years longer
For
than
stunts,
Jerry,
yeah.
starting.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he may not be doing it as long as Jerry, so.
Yeah, that's
Caleb must do stunt shows in his sleep because he's always complaining.
Caleb does
joking.
construction.
No, I'm
That's
joking.
how I know. He always says,
joking.
he always tells me that's not very hard work. I'm like,
That's
yes, it is.
hard on
Construction, reaching up and having your hands up for long periods of time, or bending over or squatting for hours at a time that's really hard on your body. So he's a liar. What about your husband? Does he complain a lot?
Mine, his shoulders. I feel like his shoulder is probably his worst thing.
Oh, really? His shoulders?
Yeah.
Not his back?
I mean, when he does the triple, when he doesn't do it for a month or two, if it goes longer periods of time without doing it, he'll the next probably week or two, it's a little bit of moaning, groaning.
Oh.
But I kind of understand it sometimes where it's my body hurts too, but I don't throw myself off buildings. But I just keep my pains to myself. But I try and make sure he takes meds because that boy will not take them unless you push him to do it. And then he's like, but no, I can't.
I think that's a man thing.
It has to be. I'm like, but you want to be better.
That's definitely good.
But
I think speaking from the stunt side of it, we're afraid that if we take meds every time we're sore or hurting, that we'll get addicted to meds because we're always sore and hurting.
Yeah.
And so we try and gauge, all right, how bad is it really hurting? can I get through this if I just complain and moan about it, or do I really need to take some medication? So a lot of times that's how I feel anyway. That's my thing. So maybe that's what their thing is too. It's just we don't want to be taking all the time, because I would take ibuprofen like 24/7 every day if I could to take care of the minor stuff. But you don't want to do that. That's bad news.
Yeah.
What about
all right.
Eric? Does Eric complain?
Oh yeah.
Eric complains a lot? Is he a big whiner at home? Oh, okay.
I guess it depends, but it's mainly like his back and stuff.
Oh.
So yeah,
And Eric is how old?
20.
20, and he's complaining about his back.
Jeez.
You got a rough road ahead of you, is what I'm saying. Good luck. Well, Eric, you know what? Eric is still really young, and he's got a small frame. So as he gets older and he puts some weight and muscle on, that may go away actually.
Oh, okay.
Because he'll, like Noah was very small when he started. He only played my parts because he was so light and small. So it wasn't until he started putting on muscle that he could do the other parts. And it's rough when when Noah would do my part, but he would also do some of the male parts. So he would be doing the triple and stuff like that. And because of his small frame and he didn't have a lot of muscle tone, he was feeling that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
So, all right, I've got a quiz here.
Oh no.
So this quiz is kind of a general. It was going to start out as a who knows their husband best or their boyfriend best, but it's kind of now like a general who knows the show. But if you know your husband and you've listened to him complain, you probably know the answer. You'll probably know the answer. So I'm going to give you the category, the description, and you're going to tell me who you think it is. Okay?
We're going one by one.
Out of
All
spouses,
of you can just speak up. If you think you know who it is, go ahead and speak up. If you don't, then don't worry
Abby's
about
gonna
it.
win this thing.
Is it just? I was like, is it just like about like Jacob?
Okay, so
Noah?
I'll say that Travis's wife's name is Sabrina, and she was not able to be here. So I put some stuff in for me and your dad because I know you'd know that. But you also might know about your brothers. I don't know. So we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. It just depends on how well you listen. You listen to the complaining and the conversations that go on. So we'll see. Okay. So first, this performer ate Taco Bell before and after the show on the same night.
Jacob.
Who says Jacob? Who says Travis? It was Travis.
Okay, see, it was a close second.
I'll be honest.
That would not surprise me either. Travis
Jacob
would.
probably also
He probably did.
Ain't gonna lie.
So I got most of these from the boys themselves, or I added a couple. So, okay. This performer broke a bone in their elbow during the show.
They're all guys, right?
Yeah.
Like
well,
it's
no,
not-
I may be
Oh,
here
you're in
too.
it?
But
I'll go
You said-
Heather, I guess.
You
I
said
don't
there
think
was
so,
you and
though.
Jerry in these, right?
we're also in here, yeah.
I'm gonna say Jerry.
Say Heather.
Yeah, I say Heather, I guess.
Which one, Abby?
I'll say Dad.
It was Jerry.
Ah, see? I just remember that one time Jerry had weird elbow thing forever.
Yeah.
Well,
Was that it?
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Is it
Okay,
the
see, I
same?
He's
remember
got a
that.
bone that he can push around.
I didn't know
in
that
there.
was for
Yeah.
the show. That's why I was like.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know if it was for the show either, but
Yeah, it was in a show. He was doing the triple and his elbow pad slipped.
yeah.
And
I
so his
remember
elbow
that.
actually hit the thing. We didn't
Okay.
know he broke it until,
I
mean, it was
remember all that.
really sore for a long time, but now there's a little bone that can push around that you can see. So, all right. This performer can run all positions at the show. Oh, I also should say there might be multiple people, not just one. So if you get any of the people that might apply to this. So this performer can run all positions at the show.
Noah.
So you.
Yeah, I'll say Heather.
Does it mean like positions as in like different characters or like
Or like
All the
everybody.
positions.
all the just
Yeah,
positions?
not necessarily
Okay, so you and
characters.
Noah then.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, you and Noah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, I guess. I mean, Jacob to a certain extent, but
Oh yeah, Jacob too. Yeah.
Oh.
but I definitely say Noah. I think it's Noah.
Noah, Jacob. No, yeah.
Everybody.
I say you more than Noah though, because you do the business side of it.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the business side of it.
Oh,
actually.
then never mind.
So after the show.
Never mind.
But what do you think,
You or
Alyssa?
Noah.
I still think Heather.
Oh, you said
You?
Heather. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. So you're all right. I put it would be Noah, Heather, or Jacob
Okay. Yeah.
because all of us run tech. All of us do production. All of us do the ticket booth, and all of us are in shows. So.
I always forget that Jacob does tickets. I don't know why.
It's a little throw out there.
I know.
Yeah. At an emergency basis now.
Yeah.
This performer coined the phrase, "You and all your denim."
Travis. Sounds like a Travis.
Yeah, I'll say Travis.
I don't know.
I guess, yeah, I'll go Travis.
Yeah, I can see him saying that.
Yeah.
That was Jacob.
What?
You want to explain when that was?
Yeah, it was just during a show, and a guy was wearing a denim jacket, and I was threatening him, and I was just like, I'll take you in the parking lot, you and all your denim," and everybody laughed, and then you just hear Travis the tech booth laughing.
Oh.
That's Travis.
So Travis was in the story.
Yeah,
So.
Travis-
we got halfway there.
Like, someone in like denim jeans and stuff, I say that.
You and all your denim. All right. So that was from the show.
Yeah.
When Jacob saw a guy dressed in denim, he gave the guy crap for wearing denim, threatened to take him out of the parking lot, and I guess that made Travis laugh, which that should have been something on here. Is who can you normally hear laughing from the tech booth? It's usually Travis. Let's see. So nobody said that. Okay. This performer cried during a show due to personal issues in their private life. They actually were fighting back tears through the show.
I would probably say either Heather or Noah.
I would say Heather.
I would say that too.
I'll just say Heather.
It was actually Travis.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I can see it actually. I guess.
Travis was having it was a few years ago. It was before 2020 actually. We were talking about it. We don't remember why he was having such a hard day, but Jerry gave him crap about these pants he bought. He bought purple pants on his own. He bought his own wardrobe,
Purple?
and they were purple because he loves purple. The man loves purple. So he bought these purple pants, and the right style. They're our Old West pants, but they were purple. And Jerry gave him crap, and I think just because of everything that happened during the day, he just couldn't handle it. Because then in that same show that night, he split those pants from waist to crotch. Like he totally obliterated them. And so backstage, Jerry asked him if he was okay, and for the rest of the show, he was just like fighting back tears. So too much stress going on. Yeah. This performer got a deep cut and sprained his thumb during a sword fight.
Is that
Sword. Jerry.
Is it Noah?
No, I was gonna guess that too.
I'm gonna say Jerry.
Jerry, Noah. It was Noah.
Okay, yep. Okay, to be fair, I listen to Noah for about 15 minutes when he gets home about anything about the show, and then I turn it off. That's just how it goes for our sanity.
Yeah, you're lucky. I wish we could do that.
Because he could go on forever and ever and ever.
Because that's all we talk about until we go to bed. We come home from doing the show, we talk about the show, we go to bed, we get up, we talk about the show.
Yeah, but Noah, his injuries, I'm usually like, you're okay. Because he kind of overreacts about a lot of things, and so usually I'm just like, it's okay.
He showed me he does have a scar from this. He just showed it to me. Yeah, he said it's pretty deep. I remember him getting hurt, but I don't remember it being a cut. So and now he's got a scar from it.
So many. So I couldn't remember.
Yeah, when you're coming home with an injury like every other night, it's hard to remember which one. Yeah. This performer got injured doing a stunt they've done before, and they missed the Halloween show.
Eric. Sucker.
Did everybody say Eric?
Eric.
Yes, it was Eric. Good job. This performer had a hard time learning his lines because his accent is so thick.
Caleb.
Okay, Caleb, yeah. Yeah.
I forgot he was a part of this for a second.
Yeah,
He is,
I
right?
would go
He is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the only one with an accent.
Yeah, that's what
Well, we actually all have accents. We have like
Apparently.
Smithsonians. We got a little twang.
We were literally just talking about this the other day with him.
What do you think, Alyssa?
I'm gonna say Caleb
Say
too.
Caleb?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
get
it was
the crowd.
Caleb. Caleb has we can't even explain it. It's like a mix of Georgia, New York. It's a very thick twang though. So he had a hard time saying some of the lines that we'd written in the Dillinger show because they're not written the way he would normally talk. So yeah, that was funny. We had to actually, if I remember correctly, we had to change some of the lines.
Well, it was because
to make it easier for him to say.
you guys were supposed to sound like all
Chicago.
like you were gangster.
Right.
Yeah, like
Right.
we were supposed to have like a Chicago accent, but
Right.
he has like kind of like a southern accent, so he's saying all those in like a southern like.
He sounded southern no matter what he did. And so I finally just said, just go with it. Don't try anything fancy. But like he has a hard time saying some of the vernacular that we use in the show that's Old West. Like he had a hard time with some of that.
Well,
so.
and he would add y'all into everything.
Oh, y'all. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
like a.
That's
That's
not
a real gangster, right?
That's not gangster. This performer has almost fallen asleep on stage while playing dead in the show.
I feel like all of you.
Is that Jerry?
I'll go Jerry.
Jerry or Jacob?
I'll say Jerry.
Travis.
So I would have accepted Noah or Travis.
Okay.
They both.
Noah has talked about that
Yeah.
now that I think about it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
in the Christmas show and also in which is it? Not Outlaws Out of Luck. I think it's the other one. Gold Heist. They lay on the ground for a long time, so they get a nice big break there. This performer has been coming to the show since he was a kid.
Eric.
Eric. I agree.
Yeah, Eric.
I would have accepted Eric, Noah, or Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was like, kind of
Maybe I was excluding the Woods family from that.
This performer has been doing stunts since he was 11.
Noah.
Noah.
Yes.
I have old pictures if anyone wants to see of him doing stuff in his
Oh,
backyard.
Eric does.
Yeah. We were going through like a memory card and I found them. They're from like 2011 or something like that.
Really?
I'll have to show you them.
Yeah.
I will, because they're really
How does
funny.
he
His,
have
like,
that memory card?
he's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
They're kind of embarrassing.
This performer has been in several shows despite not being an actor or a stuntman.
Caleb.
Caleb. He's the only one that's not an afterwards.
Yep, Caleb. This performer has broken their nose 2 times in the show and 1 time on an off-property show.
You.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Heather.
Yeah, it's me.
Wow.
This performer is thrown up before or during the start of the show.
Jacob.
Jacob.
I mean,
He's a sensitive guy.
yeah, Jacob.
Oh, you said Jacob. I'm sorry.
Jacob.
Jacob. I would have accepted Jacob or Noah.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say Noah too.
Noah's thrown up too.
Last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night.
Yep, last night.
After
Yeah.
shows, yeah. This performer hates playing dumb or silly characters.
Eric. Sorry, Noah talks a lot of tea at home.
Okay, I guess we'll say Eric.
I think it's gonna be considered tea time.
We should do that. Tea time with the girls.
Sorry, Eric. Yeah.
I would just say Eric because I haven't seen him really play any yet. But then, I don't know. Because I can see everyone else doing
This
it.
performer hates it though.
I don't know.
They don't want to do it.
Is it Jacob? No, I don't know. I'm just gonna say Eric.
Okay, it is Eric.
Okay.
I hate it. I never said I hated it.
Sorry, that was too strong a word.
I
Sorry.
never said I hated
Well,
it.
you didn't
I
wanna-
was not the biggest fan of
You
putting
didn't want to be your overalls.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever said like.
We've had to really coax Eric into looking like a moron sometimes. He wants. It's understandable. He wants to play different parts, and I get it. He
I
doesn't
don't know, I
want to
never
play.
said I hated it. I don't mind playing doggers, but like the elf was a little. It was hard. It was
It was just the tights. It's okay.
It was the green tights.
I don't know. I love when Noah plays the silly characters. I think that's what made me attracted to him in the first place. So I love the silly
Or like
characters.
The tough
but
man,
yeah.
like, yep, that's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves he loves Doggard, and now he's kind of a little too big to play Doggard, which is sad.
Yeah, he loves
Yeah.
that part.
But he loves Gopher.
You
and
should put
Jacob
him
was
as the
Gopher
elf.
too. The elf?
I want to see Noah as the elf. That would be so great.
You should just do a show where everyone plays each other's parts that they don't normally play.
Oh my god.
That would be
so
so
That
fun.
would be a wreck.
That would
Oh
be
my
so fun
goodness.
to play that
And see if they
doesn't go
can,
right.
and see
Yeah.
if they
We'll do
can
that as a
remember
short.
it.
We'll do it as a short. No one
love that.
could probably do
You
all
should
the
do it
parts,
without
honestly.
rehearsing too.
You
and
should
see if
do-
you guys can remember it.
You should do a one-man show of just Noah playing
All
every
the
single
parts.
part, but just cut
We've talked about doing putting a short together where we film Noah
Oh,
doing all the
man.
parts and then we cut it together so he was every character.
That would be so
Him
good.
trying to get out of those tight tubes
Yeah.
face.
So you can do-
That'd be so good. Sorry.
This performer is known for farting on stage during shows.
Travis.
Yes, it's Travis.
Weirdo.
This performer shot themselves in the leg during the show during a quick draw.
Noah.
I'm gonna say Dad.
I was gonna say Jerry or Noah.
Say Noah.
Yeah, I would have accepted Noah or Heather because I've also done it
Oh,
back
really?
in the early days.
Oh.
Yeah, I set my pants on fire.
Yeah.
Maybe you're lying.
What? What?
Maybe
Maybe
you
you're
were
lying.
This performer is usually the last to be dressed for shows.
Jerry. Or Travis.
I would agree with both of those.
I would say Travis just because I hear you guys.
On this one, you have to pick one. There's only
Say
one answer.
Jerry.
Okay, I'll go.
I'll say Travis.
I'll go Travis.
I'll say Travis too.
Oh.
Okay, I'll say Travis.
Yes, it's Travis.
Travis, yeah.
This performer is usually the last to be set for shows.
Jerry.
Jerry. He likes to chat.
Yeah.
He likes to hawk.
What did you say?
Jerry.
Jerry. Yes, Jerry.
I didn't agree to that.
Nobody asked you.
It's the truth.
Yeah. This performer wears contacts.
Eric.
Noah and Eric.
All of them do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all of them
Yeah,
do.
Jacob does. Noah, Eric,
Except for
except for
Heather and
obviously
Jerry.
you guys, but yeah.
Yeah, everyone. Travis, Eric, Noah, Jacob.
Travis does not wear contacts.
Really? He just goes
Yeah.
in blind?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But you guys are right about everybody else. Yep.
Really? I thought Travis did.
Yeah, me too.
That's why he walks.
I
like
don't
this.
think he does. This performer ripped out the same pair of pants 4 times.
Travis.
Jacob.
Oh, I don't know all of them.
There's 2 options here.
Noah or Travis.
I'll say Travis.
I'm gonna go Jacob or Travis.
Mm.
I'm gonna say Noah.
Okay, you said Noah, Jacob,
Oh yeah, I'll go Jacob.
Travis.
Travis.
Noah and Travis. Or Travis.
No, and Travis. It's actually Jacob and Jerry.
Oh.
Oh.
This performer is the most recognized performer outside of Trailless Town.
Dad.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Dad.
Yeah, I'll go Jerry.
Yes, Jerry. This performer is the most requested
Heather.
Heather.
performer.
Yeah.
Let's say Heather.
Everyone wants
Because
a
was
girl.
like, is the girl in the
Yeah.
show?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know my name, but
Yeah. They just
Say-
call you girl.
Mm-hmm.
let's see. This performer used an expletive during the show.
Could you explain what that-
Travis probably.
They used a bad word.
Oh, sorry.
Travis.
I would go Travis. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
say?
I said Travis.
Everybody said Travis? Yes.
That's easy.
I think that's an easy one. This performer, where'd it go? Went to the bathroom during the show while waiting for their cue.
Heather.
You.
I'm gonna say Jacob.
I'm gonna say Travis.
I would have accepted Travis or Heather.
I've done that. I've done that too.
Have you done that
Really?
while you were backstage?
Yes, I've done that as well.
Ah.
Oh,
In Race of the West, the marshal has a lot of time. So
Oh,
And the-
I did not have a lot of
Santa's
time.
Little Outlaws, I had a lot of time. Yeah.
This performer pointed at a blind person in the audience and said, "What are you, blind?"
Dad.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Yes.
It's okay. It's dark out there.
This performer injured a ligament in his knee 30 seconds into an off-property performance.
Jerry.
Jerry.
I should have put and had to continue the show, obviously, because we were off property.
I'll say Jerry.
Yeah.
Everybody says Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
This was actually Noah. This is when
Really?
he had tore the ligament in his knee and he was out of the show. He
I
did
don't
it on
remember
our
that.
property, yeah.
Noah gets hurt too much. I don't know.
That was on an off property, so he wasn't very happy about that, but it took him out of the show. Let's see. This performer worked for months with a broken toe.
You,
Heather.
Heather, yeah.
Did you
Is that
say?
I was
everybody?
gonna say Eric, but
Oh.
I guess Heather.
It was me. Or Noah. Noah thought he had a broken toe. Yeah.
Noah
So.
thinks he has a broken everything.
Every one of us probably has a broken toe.
Yeah.
Probably. This performer worked for us for almost a year before getting into shows.
Eric.
Yeah.
Yep, Eric.
Yep. And let's see, let's try this. This performer's spouse saw them in the show before they met.
Katie. Yeah, Katie.
Me.
Yes, Katie. That's right. Let's see. All right. Who we've got?
Did you ever see Dad in the show before you met?
Oh yeah, I would have accepted me too. Sorry.
fair.
Yes, I was on there too. Abby had 23. Katie had 21. Layla had 20. And 18 for Alyssa.
I knew you were going to
So-
win
Well,
that.
to be fair, we all kind of collectively agreed on some
That's
answers.
true.
We all
Wasn't
won.
really like
That is true.
Nice. That's pretty good, guys. I know that one of the main complaints in this family is that when we all get together on Sundays for lunch and stuff, we almost always tend to morph into talking about the show. So we've been trying to be really good and intentional about that over the last few months. I think we've been doing a pretty good job. Because I try and catch people, and if people start talking about the show, I go, we're not supposed to be talking about the show. Unless it's an emergency, we're not supposed to be talking about the show.
I think
so.
a lot of the times it's Layla and I and Abby and I, like we all just get up and move to like a different
Yeah, that's
spot,
true.
and then that's
Yeah.
when it kind of fizzles out.
Yeah,
But-
right.
Or we're like, are we not supposed to talk about this?
I think one Sunday we should just have a jar and you put like $5 in it every time you talk about the show and see how much money we have.
$5.
And then it splits between the three of us,
Yeah.
and we get to go shopping. That sounds great. Yeah, I like that idea.
That's the deal. It's done. It's happening.
We'll split it with you too, Alyssa.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Why don't we end with what do you guys see for the future? Like what's the dream for the future? For you, for your family, what do you think? Whoever wants to
With
go.
with the Sun Show specifically.
Just for your family, like what's the dream?
Honestly, I personally don't see us being in Tucson the rest of our lives. So I know Noah and I have talked about him looking at like if this Sun Show, if God forbid anything happened to it, but if something were to happen, he would go look other places and try to find. He's talked about like doing just backstage stuff or like production set and like that kind of thing. So I think it would be kind of the same, but different. That would be like an ideal situation, like future-wise. But right now we're like totally content and super blessed on where we're at, and I think Noah would probably disagree with all of that. But his dream is just to own the show one day and just to continue what's been already like brought up. So, which I'm more than happy to help him with that if the time comes. So,
Do you think there could be like a compromise of you moved but continuing the show? Like if the show were to move somewhere else, that would be something that would be on your list of things you'd be willing to do.
yeah, I think so for sure. I would love to see the show move or like do go somewhere else. I think Tucson. I don't know. Personally, I don't like Tucson, but but yeah, I would love to see the show like go to another place or to like a bigger venue, and we could like continue it. But yeah, I couldn't tell you what the future holds. I'm like, we're just living in the moment.
Yeah.
And, being blessed where we're at. So that didn't make any sense, but
No,
No,
we're
good.
good.
That was good.
yeah.
I think, well, obviously I'd want to finish school and hopefully get a job that I like, but hopefully get married
Eric.
and
Time's a ticking.
have a family and find a way to balance that. And I think it would be nice to stay kind of close to home in Tucson, but it'd be cool to find somewhere else to live, like not too far away from family, but just something different, you know? So, yeah, that's all I know for now.
I mean, if the show is still going on, I think Jacob would definitely still stay in it. But if the show, obviously something does happen, I don't know if Jacob would continue on acting. That wasn't really his dream personally, but he just started to help out like the family. I think he'd probably go somewhere like IT or editing videos because he's really good at that. And then I'd probably stay still coffee shop vibes, but might like doing nails and nail teching stuff. I would love to go do. Have a family, definitely like a couple kids. Not right now, but when it happens, it happens. But I definitely say like Jacob would probably, if we had to travel, possibly would travel. But my family's here, but I would be open to it of seeing where he would go. But for him specifically, I think him editing and stuff like that will take more charge at some point in my eyes personally.
I think it's easier for me to say that we're not gonna be like super involved with the show because we don't, like, Caleb isn't a part of it really. So we have more like flexibility in not doing anything with the show if we really wanted to. But for the show, I would love to see it get bigger and have more attention drawn to it, or like at a bigger venue with other things added onto it. And I would still love to help out with it, but I think I'm not opposed to moving away. And Caleb really wants to start a ranch and everything like that somewhere where there's water and trees. But it would be hard to leave family, so we've talked about like moving like 4 or 5 hours away so we can still be kind of connected to family. But I mean, it would be sad if the show went away because it's been my whole life, and I know everyone really, it's like it's their whole life and it's what they've loved to do, so it would be sad. So I hope it keeps on going for their sake. But I would love to still help out with it, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing, raising a baby at the moment, and maybe being a stay-at-home mom at some point and just living life, but yeah.
Well, I can tell you that it's hard to imagine life without the show, obviously, because it's been a part of all of our lives for so long. And I hope it continues just for that fact. I think not just for us, but there's just so many people that talk to me and thank us for, every time I think I can't do this anymore, I don't want to do this, running the business and everything is just so stressful, you guys know, because you see it. And sometimes I think I just want to let it go. I want us all to go get normal jobs and, just be regular, normal people. And then somebody will come up to me at the show that night and say, we just want to thank you. We've been coming here for years and bringing our kids here. And inevitably somebody will thank me for having a family-friendly show. And then I come home and I feel guilty. I'm like, we've been giving this blessing that we're still going, for one thing, but and I think we're growing now. It seems that we're growing. The business appears to be growing. I don't know if it's the Google thing that happened. I don't know what's doing it, but and I'll feel guilty and think, well, I need to be thankful for what we've been given and what we're allowed to do. And as a performer, when I was a kid, I've wanted to be an actor since I was 9. And so I was doing musical theater, I was doing all that stuff. And then as I got older and started having kids, I'm like, well, that dream is gone. And so when this came around, I didn't foresee obviously doing it for 20 years, like I have been, but I should look at it, in my opinion, I should look at it as a blessing, as something that's blessed our family. And if we can grow it and move it, maybe leave it here and move it somewhere else, so that if people had an opportunity and wanted to move and do that show, and people wanted to stay and do this show, that would be an option. I think that would be amazing. We've been looking at Idaho because I think that'd be an awesome place to go. My dream, besides keeping the show going, whether I'm in it or not, is to have, and everybody knows this, my family knows this, is to have one big, huge property that we all live on, and we can have horses, and we can homestead, and it's big enough so that we all have our own house with like an acre or something. We all have our own acre, maybe we have a shared acre or something, but that's my dream, is that we're close enough, and it doesn't have to be here, it could be anywhere, but that we're close enough to help each other, but we're also far enough away that we all have land. And so that's my dream, and I know that that's as a mom, and I know that other people might not necessarily want to live next to their parents, and I get it. That's just my dream. But yeah, I think that, like Katie said, I'm just I feel grateful and blessed for what we've been given, what we still have, what the Lord keeps giving us, day after day. He keeps us in business just when I think we can't do it anymore. It's amazing. So,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm a firm believer in, like, if God wants you to have it, he will give it to you. And when it's time for him to take it away, he'll take it away. And that's kind of where I've been standing just since, 2020 when you guys started just your own show. It's been a roller coaster of emotions and, like, the business side of things. But I'm a firm believer that obviously God wants us to continue. So we should, I don't know, maybe add a can show.
I am all for that.
I would do that.
If you guys will do it, I will do it.
I keep saying you should do like a musical of some sort.
We should.
Well, we want to write a musical for in the Savoy.
That's what I keep saying.
Savoy. Yeah, we want to write
fun.
some sort of musical murder mystery, and I wasn't sure if everybody would be in on that. So, but yeah, because back in the day, I did can for off properties, and I'd have to pull people because the girls that were in the show at the time weren't available or whatever, and so I kept having to pull people in from other places to do the can. And so we could definitely do a can or a saloon girl show of some sort, or the murder mystery. I think would be awesome. I'd love to use you. I would love to use you guys. In fact, we have off properties coming up that you guys have an opportunity. I need saloon girls, and I've been hiring somebody else, but I would love to hire my own family. So
if I have a babysitter,
do you have to talk to people?
Yes.
See, the thing is, if I could just hang on to Noah, I would do it probably.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm really good at making fun of people, so I could do that.
Yeah.
But
if we're not hit on by old men or anything.
So I can't promise that is the problem.
Yeah.
It helps if you're very outgoing, but even if you're not, usually we go with the boys and they do a show, and so then you're walking around.
Right.
And this one that we're doing now, we're actually with the boys. They're not doing a show.
Then I would
so that would be an
consider
easier
it.
one.
I have my own wardrobe.
Yeah. So
If you kind of draw me a picture, I will look at it and I will let you know.
Well, let's talk about the musical review for the Savoy then. Sure. We'll write the murder mystery and we'll do Saloon Girls. It'll be a can. So it'll be dancing and singing as a group.
It'd be
so
fun.
If you're interested, I got all the costumes and everything. So
she's ready.
We also want to do a old time photo studio. We have lots of costumes and stuff for that, and Jerry and I used to run the old time photo studio at Charlottetown, so we've got some experience in that. So that's another dream, is that maybe we could expand in that way too, especially if we moved it or did another show somewhere else. So. Well, thank you, ladies. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys, and I hope we do this again. I love the idea of the tea time. I
love that. That was more Layla's idea.
And that's the tea.
Yeah. So we need to come up with a name for the girls. Like, what are the Pistolero girls called? So we'll have to come up with a name.
Just
kidding. And it'll be the tea time. I love it. So we'll have to do this again. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, looking at the other side of the Pistoleros. The people that support the Pistoleros, these are them sitting right here. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.